Welcome, 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 everybody. I will try to warm you guys up. We could do this yoga. It's called Kundalini yoga, and to me it was interesting because one teacher that I took, it was like aerobic yoga, and you were jumping up and down the whole time, and I've never seen anything like it. And I had gone to Mexico and taken this journey with this lady. And anyways, we had, my best friend and I had the only place that had stairs, and by the second day, we could hardly walk up the stairs. Our legs were so sore. It was the craziest thing. So anyways, we might not totally do that today, but I am gonna try to get you guys warmed up and moving around. First thing, I would like to start with hands on your laps, palms facing up. And then just mindfully opening your shoulders and then sinking them as low down as you can. Just rocking side to side. And then finding that balance between what we call your sitting bones, so you're equal on both, and then resting there. Feeling as though there's a string on the center of your head pulling you up towards the ceiling. And then as if your eyelids get really heavy, and just gently closing them or tilting your chin to look towards the ground. And just taking a deep breath and filling your chest and feeling your body rise up and out. And then letting that breath all go. Taking another deep inhale, rising up, feeling your ribs open this time. Pushing into your sitting bones, opening your shoulders, pulling them down. As you feel your heart rise up. And at this time, in your minds, just repeating a phrase. May I be safe. And really feel those words and that meaning. And as that thought leaves you, say to yourself, may I be content. Something that makes you smile, something that fills you with joy. May you have that moment. The next thought is, may I be well. Whatever that looks like for you. And the last thought for yourself in this moment is, may I be kind. Maybe that's being kind to yourself. Gently opening your eyes, coming back to this place, coming up onto your knees, coming into toe pose. So each and every toe needs to be touching the ground. So it's usually the pinky toes, the baby toes, that try to splay out. And then sitting down straight so your hips are on top of your ankles. Awesome job. Inhaling, hands out to the sides, pushing the fingertips away, rolling the shoulders open and down, and turning your palms facing up. Awesome job. Inhaling, raising your right hand up, dropping it over your head, and allowing the weight just gently to move your head to the right hand side. Inhale, and now extend that left hand even farther away from you. Feeling a stretch all of the outer side of your arm. Inhale that right hand up. Exhale that right hand to the side. Extend those fingertips out. Inhale up. You guys are doing great. I know this is hard, but this is awesome for your feet. Exhale the left hand over so it's touching its opposite ear. Drop that ear towards the shoulder. Drop your shoulder down. Turning your palms facing up. Extending those palms away from you. Feeling that stretch grow. You guys are doing great. We're almost there. Inhale the hand up overhead. Drop it down. Come up. Off of those toes. Come all the way forward. And bang the tops of your feet. Wake up those toes. Awesome job, you guys. Getting more blood flow back to your toes. Awesome job. Then placing the tops of your feet now down onto the ground. Walking your hands all the way behind you so your fingers are pointed towards your backside. Open your shoulders. Sink them down. And then bend your knees and pull them up. Roll up on the tops of your feet now. Getting those blood flowing to the tops of your feet, all the way up your ankles, into your shins maybe. Exhaling, rolling back down. So this time, on top of your feet, falling over to the right hand side. Awesome job. So now, placing your right hand across your back, sliding the back of your hand, grabbing for the inner edge of your elbow, then placing your left hand palms down. Awesome job. Open your shoulders, exhale them down, and you should feel it stretch on your outer left hip. As you inhale, see if you can mindfully pull that left hip straight down. Inhale, walking your hands to your right side, and then continue walking them around as far as you can go back. Push into your tented fingertips, rise up, open your shoulders one more time. Pull those shoulder blades down your back and look over your shoulder. Awesome job. This time feeling a stretch all the way from your hip into your ribs. As you're pulling your shoulder blades together, exhale them down. Inhale, walking those hands back up onto your hips, falling now onto your left hip. Awesome job. Feet are pointed towards the right. Taking your right hand or your left hand, sliding it along your back, grabbing for the inner crease of your elbow. Exhale your palms down. Open your shoulders and pull them down. Awesome job, you guys. Push into your sitting bones, rise up, and then pull your right hip down. As you exhale, letting go of your hands, turning to the left side, this time walking your hands around to the opposite side. Push into your tented fingertips, shoulder blades together and down. Open those shoulders and look over your back shoulder. Awesome job. Pull your right hip down towards the ground. Inhale, walking your hands back to center. Coming around. Up on your knees. Joining me in table. So up on your toes on the back. Toes together now. Exhale, hips down. Coming into extended child's pose, so push your palms away. Exhale your forehead to the mat. Your forearms should be lifted. Round your outer armpits into the mat. They won't touch, but pull them towards. Slowly walk both hands out to the outer edges of the mat. Inhale, rising up onto your toes, walking your hands forward, 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 until your knees and your hips are in line, coming into open your heart pose. So stay with your foreheads into the mat, arms extended to the sides of the mat, belly buttons in and up. Pull your tails back towards that back mirror. And if you'd like a little more, inhale and bring your chin onto the mat. Looking straight ahead. This time pulling your inner armpits once again to the outer edges of the mat. Extend your tails back so there's no pinching in your spine. Exhale your foreheads back to the mat. Walk your hands back. Push back up. Toes together. Exhale down. This time walking your hands around, palms facing up around your feet. And then allow your shoulders to go towards the mat. Totally relax. Inhale, walking your hands back forward into table. Toes into the mat one more time. As you exhale, round your spines up, push into your knees, push into your palms. Allow your ears to fall between your forearms. Exhale, dropping your bellies, coming into cow pose, pushing your chest through your arms, rounding open your shoulders. One more time, shining your hearts up. Turning this into a bit of a flow now. Exhale up into cat pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose, all the way down, hips to your butts. Inhale, up, cow pose. Chest through arms, rising up. Exhale, angry cat. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. Awesome. One more time, following your own breath. Inhale. Meeting me in child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, toes into the mat and bringing your chest all the way back to your thighs. Knees are bent a lot. You're up on your toes, pushing into your hands, extending your arms. Exhale now, tails up towards the sky, up, up, up on your toes. And slowly exhale your right heel down to the mat. Inhale up, exhale left down. And this is slowly walking the dog, coming into our first child's pose, but stretching out the backs of our legs first. Inhale all the way up on your toes, stretching up like that angry cat pose. And then exhale, heels all the way to the mat. Push into your hands, push your arms back. Inhale, belly buttons in and up, just looking at your ankle creases, but you shouldn't be able to see your heels. Inhale, slowly walk your feet up to your hands. Coming into ragdoll pose. So exhale, chin down towards your shins. Taking one hand, wrapping it around the back of your leg, taking the other. Bowing your chins, relaxing your shoulders, letting them fall. Inhale, hands to the ground, and straighten your legs, and then put just a tiny bend in the back of your knees. Inhale, palms to shins, opening your shoulders, lengthening your spines towards me and your crown, tucking your chin. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands to the side, pushing those fingertips away, thumbs up, rolling all the way up. Slow and steady, palms overhead, pushing your palms away from you. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, hands to heart center, dropping your hands down. Awesome job, you guys. So feet are now hip width apart. Standing nice and tall, raising your crowns up, opening your shoulders. Inhale, left hand up, palm towards, exit, exit, lengthen, and as you exhale, pull your opposite hand down, straight hand overhead. Inhale, pull that top shoulder back, and then exhale your right shoulder down. Squeezing your ankles together, squeezing your thighs together. Feel a stretch every which ways. Inhale that hand up. Exhale, opposite hand down. Raise up, stretch into those hips, into the ribs. Exhale, straight arm over, dropping your left hand down your leg. Inhale that upper shoulder open, and then exhale it farther away. Really pushing your feet into the ground. Inhale, hands up. Inhale, opposite hand up. Push those hands away from you. Exhale, hands down. So as if they're pulling straight away from you once again. Inhale, hands up top, overhead. Turning your hips the opposite direction. Pulling those hands away. Inhaling, hands overhead, coming back to center. Now joining your palms together, push into your palms. Exhale those hands down. Clasping in the middle, pushing them away from you. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, palms together. Push them together all the way down. Interlacing your fingers. One more time, all the way down. Roll them up. Awesome job. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Perfect, shaking that out. Good call. Inhale, hands up. This time, palms facing each other. Turning your pinkies in slightly towards each other. Exhale, bending your knees, tails back. So now seeing if you can pull your toes off the mat. This is chair pose. So super duper important. Inhaling your belly buttons. Exhale, sit down as if you're sitting into a chair. Now bringing hands to heart center. Inhale, and as you exhale, bringing your left elbow outside of your right knee. Twisting just your shoulders, looking up. Bringing your thumbs into your heart center. And trying to get your elbows in line. This is twisted chair. So really pulling your tails back. Pull your thighs together, but they should not be touching. Exhale, hands to the center. Palms to the ground. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms to your shins. Roll open those shoulders. Exhale, hands to the ground, hands to the side. Push into your feet, roll all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hips forward. shoulders down. Inhale, hands to heart center. Dropping your hands. So palms are towards me. Thumbs out. Open your shoulders. Exhale them down. Perfect. Pull your ankles together. Pull your thighs together, though they shouldn't touch. Tilt your pelvis slightly. Raise up. So it's work. Now closing your eyes. Finding that balance. Equally on your toes, equally on your ankles, on the sides of your feet. Opening your eyes, looking down towards the ground, and as if there's still a string on your fingers, pulling them towards the ground. Now in your mind, imagine a friend, someone you care a lot about, and send to them the same statement at the beginning. May they be safe. And imagine them that way. Next, imagine them healthy. Opening your shoulders, exhale them down. Next, imagine them happy. Sending that gift to them, whatever that looks like. And last, send them the wish for kindness. Inhaling, hands overhead. Palms are separate. Exhale your shoulders down. Exhale, bringing those hips back. Pinkies in towards each other. Exhale your tails back. Raise your toes up, finding that balance. Inhale, belly buttons in and up, raise it up. Exhale, sit down a little farther. Palms at heart center, thumbs into your chest. Lengthen your body and exhale now, right elbow outside of the left leg. Exhale, turn your upper body up, rising up. Push into your feet. Push your tail straight back. Inhale forward. Exhale, hands to the ground. Bowing your heads, letting it all go. Relax your shoulders, let them fall. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your right leg straight back. So both hands are forward around your front foot. Lengthening, looking up. Push into your back toes. Push your heels up into the air. And then exhale all the energy straight back. Pull your left hip back and pull your right hip forward. And we will create heat in no time. Pushing into your right hand, raising up your left. Lengthen the hand up so your shoulders are in line. Exhale that left hand down. Straighten that left foot now. Coming into pyramid pose. So nice and straight up on your toes, on your back foot. Once again now, inhale that left hand up. This is called reverse triangle. Push those fingertips away from you. Exhale that left hand back down. Bend into that front knee again. Push into your back toes. Rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Awesome job, you guys. Inhale now, left foot back. So we're not walking around in circles. So once again, this time, pull your right hip back and pull your left hip forward, firing up your hips, your pelvis, your legs, up on your back toes. Exhale any excess energy out your heel. Lengthen your front body, tuck your chin. Inhale now, right hand up. Push those palms away from you. Open your chest, shine your heart up. As I'm sure you guys figured out, this is a heart opening class. Exhale that hand down. Gently straightening now that right leg. And we're not all equal on both sides, so one side may work better than the other. Picking up once again that right hand, reverse triangle. Open your shoulders, shine your heart up. Awesome job, you guys. Exhale that hand down, bend that front knee. This time, exhaling that right foot back. Exhale, coming down onto one elbow, then the next. Clasping your hands together, pushing the heels of your hands into the ground. Up on your toes. Exhale all the energy out your heels. This is called dolphin plank. So inhale, and as you exhale, pull your outer hips to the outer edge of the mat. Inhale, your belly button's in. Lengthen, looking slightly ahead of your hands. Now, push up into your hips and slowly walk your feet up. Push into your elbows. Push into your hands. Now your heels should not be able to touch the ground, but you should feel everything. Hips up into the air, legs are straight if you can. Walking those back. Exhale, bringing your bellies down to the mat. Awesome job, you guys. Thank you for trying that out. Walking your hands so your elbows and your palms are in line, pushing into the mat. Open your shoulders, tops of your feet down to the mat. Lengthen your body, push your pelvises into the mat. Once again, opening your heart, shining it forward. Sphinx pose. So your knees are off the mat. Your shins are off the mat. Exhale, rolling down. Placing one palm on top of each other, dropping your heads down. Picking up your feet and gently rocking them side to side. Windshield wiper pose. Inhale, and as you exhale, dropping your feet back to the mat. Inhale your right hand out. Picking up your right hand, picking up your left, pushing those fingertips away. Exhale those toes back. Push into your left palm to create more length and height. Bowing your chin slightly. Inhale, and with your straight legs, push those toes away. With your straight arm, push those fingertips away. Exhale that hand back down to the mat. Bringing out, straightening your left. Picking up your left arm, picking up your left leg. This time pushing your left hip into the mat. Lengthen those fingertips away from you. Exhale those toes of that straight leg all the way back. Lengthen your body. Exhale that hand down, exhale that leg down. Walking out both hands now. Inhale for airplane pose. Rise them up, push into your pelvis. Lengthen your hands, straight legs all the way back. Not going for height, but going for length. Inhale, rise one more rib off the mat. Exhale those toes a little bit higher. Then dropping your hands on top of one another, resting your forehead on top of your hands. And coming back to your breath. Feeling your heartbeat against the floor. And this time thinking of someone in your life that you maybe have a hard time talking to, or you have a hard time working with, or passing in the hall. And though it's challenging, try to send that thought of help to that person. Can you send some joy, a smile, holding a door? Can you send kindness to that person? And imagine it surrounding them. And as hard as it may be, can you send them safety? Maybe that's what they need in this moment. Inhale, walking your hands back towards your hips, palms facing down. This time, rising your hands up, pulling them back towards your toes, rising up. Open your shoulders, shine your heart up. Push into your pelvis, shine one more rib off the mat, shine that heart up, lengthen those legs. Exhale your hands to your ribs, pull in your elbows, exhale them back, push into your hands, rising up into upward dog, pushing into the tops of your feet. Almost done with the heart shining, but open the shoulders, rise up, and let your heart shine through. Exhale into your knees, roll back. Toes together, exhale your hips all the way back to your heels. Push into the heels of your hands now and rise up your fingers towards your arms. Inhale to table. This time rolling your inner elbows in towards each other. Pull your tails back, shine your crowns towards me. Inhale with your ribs, squeeze tight. Then slowly come around to seated position. Awesome job, you guys. So taking your left leg, crossing it over your right. Inhale, lengthen, and then turn your chest into your knee. Wrap your hand around, keeping all of our heat and our body warmth in. Put your opposite hand behind your hip. Push into that hip, exhale, and round back. Inhale, turning forwards. And now rolling onto your right hip, tuck that front foot back. So this is coming into cow face pose, and it is really tricky. So your one knee is pointed directly towards me, that's on the ground, and then walking your opposite knee on top. And if you can cross them and have them in line, that is beautiful. So inhaling, hands overhead. Exhale, palms towards me. And come down. Once again, conserving our heat. Push into your hands. Push your hips back. And just breathe. Inhale, push your hands back towards you. Bring your hands all the way back. Pull up. Switch those legs over. Awesome job. So now your opposite knee is down towards the ground, pointed straight at me. Your opposite knee is over. So if you can, having your knees in line. Placing your hands beside your hip, push up. So you're sitting equally on both of those sitting bones. Rise your hands up overhead, palms towards me. Exhale, lengthen down. Once your palms are on the ground, lengthen your arm, push back into your tails, grounding your sitting bones. Inhale, pushing those hands back towards you. And the leg that's closest to the ground, straightening it. Inhale, left hand up, round, hug that leg. Push into your back hand. Exhale, and open your shoulders, trying to get both shoulders in line. Pushing up into your heel. Exhale, chin looking over your back shoulder. Inhale, turning chins and bellies back forward. Awesome job. Untucking those legs, shaking them out. Placing your right hand beside your right hip, your left hand beside your left hip. Push into your hands, open your shoulders. Pushing both your sitting bones equally into the ground. Toes are pulled towards you. Exhale now, putting the tops of your feet into the mat. Rolling up, push your hips forward and up. Belly button shining up towards the sky. Lengthen your neck. You don't want to drop your head. You want to be like a reverse table. Inhale, slide your hips back, but don't touch the ground. And exhale, coming right back up. Push those hips up. Pull the knees towards me. Exhale, the belly button up. Going to glide through one more time in table afterwards, and then we're going to rest. So inhale, sliding the hips back. Glide them all the way through, pushing back up. Reverse table. Exhale, hips down to the mat. Lengthen, let go of your hands. Roll your hands. Waking up your wrists, allowing the blood back. Awesome job. Walking your feet back. Bringing your hands to the side. Palms pulling in towards each other. Pull your thighs in towards each other, but they shouldn't be touching. Inhale, right leg straight. Oh, pulling your shoulders back, opening them up. Exhale that foot down, pick up your left. Pull your toes towards your nose this time. Exhale any energy out your heels. Hopefully not heat. Exhale that down. So making sure you have equal pressure on both of your sitting bones. Inhale your bent right knee up. Inhale your left. Pull your toes towards your shins. Pull your heels, your ankles together, but don't allow them to touch. Pull your inner thighs. Lengthen your top body. Exhale, straighten your right. Exhale, straighten your left. This is called boat pose. Exhale, right foot down and left. Exhale, roll all the way back to the mat. So walking your feet in slightly. Knees are pointed up towards the ceiling. Lifting your hips up and gently putting them just a touch to the right. Picking up your right leg, crossing it over your left. Leaving it like that, or if you can, tucking your toes under your opposite shin. Inhale, hands over heart center. Exhale, hands down for balance. Now dropping your knees to the left. They may go all the way to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the floor and looking to your right hand side. Send a wish to someone you don't know, just out into the world. May they be safe. Inhale your knees and chin to center, and exhale them to the opposite side, though they won't go far. Look in the opposite direction. May you send a stranger wellness. May you send them some joy. Inhale your knees and chin to center. Exhale, uncrossing your legs. Picking up your hips, bringing them over to the left side. Lifting up your left leg, crossing it over your right. Tucking your toes, or just leaving them crossed. Exhaling now, your knees all the way to the right hand side. Chin to the left. Inhaling your knees and your chin to center. Exhaling them, allowing them to fall all the way to the opposite side so they won't go far. Picking up your knees and your chin, uncrossing your legs. Once again, bringing them hip width apart. Exhaling your hands over heart center, and then dropping them beside your hips, pushing into your palms. You should be able to touch the backs of your heels. Exhale, push into your palms, raise your hips up. Exhale your knees towards me as you raise your hips up, looking straight up as you tuck your chin slightly. Exhale your hips down. Inhale your right foot up, grabbing for the outer edge of your foot. Inhale your left foot up, grabbing for the outer edge of your left. Exhaling, bending those knees a lot, bringing those knees into your armpits. This is happy baby pose. So gently rolling side to side, relaxing, massaging your sacrum. Little triangle bone at the bottom of your spine. Inhale, and then bring those knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Squeeze them tight for full wind reliever. Exhale, roll side to side. Massaging your back one more time. As you exhale, dropping your knees so they're bent. Exhale your right foot straight out, slightly more than hip width apart. Exhale your left. Picking up your hands and rubbing them side to side. Getting some heat created in your hands. Keep going. And as you exhale, gently bringing your palms over your eyes. Feeling the heat on your closed eyelids. And meeting the mat. Finding peace in this moment. Feeling the energy move around you. Swirl around into your neck and your chest. Around your hips and into your legs. Forming your toes. As it slowly moves its way back up to your nose. Through your chest and through your arms. Gently bringing your hands to your sides. Placing one hand down on the mat and rolling and pushing yourself back up to seated position. Bringing your hands together at heart center. Bowing your chin slightly. May you all be safe. May you all be happy. May you all be well. And may you all be kind. Opening your eyes, raising your chin. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. We have a bit of a hiatus for 2 weeks, so after that I get to hang out with you for 2 more classes, and hopefully the heater is working. I will get on that. Thank you so much for the day. Be warm, be well, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, you guys.